Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there.
Runners off for second. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williamson's under it. Makes the play, one away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Tyler Glasnow.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gil Hernandez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Drilled to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So digging in now, Landon Bennett. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Mora on second. Saunders at first. 2 out in the inning. Line toward right center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Here's Max Moroff standing in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 2nd home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you can tell.
Striding into the box, Daniel Turner. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bennett moves over. He makes the catch, and the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Landon Bennett. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coburn giving chase, but this will wind up being a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch. 8-1 is the final tonight. The Curve jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Glasnow takes the win on the mound. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the... Tom McDonald, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
A ball and a strike now. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping into the box, Landon Bennett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. He's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Edgar Mora.
He's running. Tapped down the line. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Max Moroff, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a look and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. Bennett, the runner at second with 1 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Stepping in, Landon Bennett. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A shot down the first baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Into the box now, Mark Bentler.
Fielder, number 00, Mark Bentler.
Skied into very shallow right. Bennett is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One hit in the inning, but no one left. So striding in, Landon Bennett. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
0-1, here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice aim.
Runner goes for second. Popped high in the air. Vick over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Stepping in, Max Moroff. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Max Moroff.
One. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Bentler is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. On to first, a double play. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Curve used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Corey Stroud notches his third win of the year. Ed. Time for minor league. Striding in, Landon Bennett, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make...
Now batting, first baseman, Cecil Lyons.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bennett moves over, and that'll get down for a base hit.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games.
Digging in to try it again, Tino Velasco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bennett coasts under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on a hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Landon Bennett. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit in the air to right field. Kristen is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in once again, Antonio Dorta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought.
Striding in once again, Tino Velasco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bennett moves over. 1 out. Antonio Dorta will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Bennett has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Landon Bennett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. First batter out of the pen, and he comes right inside. I like that. Kind of reminds everyone here, he's here to compete.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Now at the plate, Cecil Lyon. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Cecil Lyon.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Ready once again, Cecil Lyon.
Now batting, first baseman, Cecil Lyon.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bennett is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Ready for another shot now, Landon Bennett.
Landon Bennett.
First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Here comes the 0-1. Flying toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Shortstop, Gil Hernandez.
On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Here's Max Moroff standing in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, this game is close right here. but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-1 is the final tonight. Erie rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chad Bell takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Victor Alcantara takes the rear. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on. Striding into the box, Landon Bennett is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cecil Lyon. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bennett looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So stepping in, Tino Velasco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit in the air out to right. Bennett sprinting after it. He's got it one away. So striding forward now, Garrett Burgess, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the. Leading off the inning, Landon Bennett, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Left field and deep. Montero going back at the track, and they take the lead. It's gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Nieves. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And this one is gone. A home run. Digging in and looking for more, Landon Bennett. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
The batter number 5.
Ready to take his hacks again, Gil Hernandez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there. Stepping into the box, Landon Bennett. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Castro is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. 10-6, the final score in this game. The Seawolves jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend. Now in the box, Landon Bennett. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Castro looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5. Fewest errors.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jim Daniel. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bennett is going to get there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now, Landon Bennett. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Right side, hit hard. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So digging in now, Landon Bennett, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show 1 pitch, 1 swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Ready to take his hacks again, Landon Bennett, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Looking to away, here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Max Moroff, and they're running. Before the 0-2, will look to first. And now they've got him in a rundown, and they'll tag him out in the rundown.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Altoona rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Game's future star, Corey Stroud, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. Dan, any thoughts?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Sung ranging back to the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Hernandez.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Here's Max Moroff standing in.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Moroff.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he is out heading back to second. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Landon Bennett. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
High in the air out to center field. Abraham shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. So coming to the plate, Landon Bennett. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Number 5, shortstop, Gil.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in, Landon Bennett. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen. Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Back to first, a double play, and we are heading. Leading off the inning, Landon Bennett, and they'll need him to get something going here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Coming to the plate now, Gil Hernandez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now they tag him out between second and... A 5-0 finish tonight. Jason Aquino claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Time for minor league. Standing in, Landon Bennett. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4 for 5 effort. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitor.
So striding in, Herb Field. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Up the middle. He's got it barehanded for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a runner left.
First baseman number 3.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the ball.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8. And you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Delivery. Runner goes. Pulled toward right center field. Abraham ranging into shallow right, but he won't get there. It falls in. Now the relay home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they will tag him out in a rundown, and that... Striding in once again, Emery Blackburn. He reached on a single in his first try.
Blackburn.
Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in and looking for more, Landon Bennett. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Digging in to try it again, Landon Bennett. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This pitch is popped up, and there's out number 2. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Bowie Bay Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. John Wimberly with his 4th win. Game series. Coming to the plate now, Landon Bennett. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Landon Bennett.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. No outs, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Landon Bennett. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Reyes. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Landon Bennett. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Landon Bennett.
Too low, 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes has a read on it. 1 away. Ready once again, Landon Bennett.
Now Bennett.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Bennett.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here.
Welcome to MLB The Show. In this presentation, Rich Bayless will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of it. At the plate, Gustavo Marquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Gustavo.
Up the line. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Landon Bennett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Saunders, base runner at first with 1 out. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
High in the air out to center field. Marquez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another chance. Landon Bennett. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Runners on first with one down. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Barehanded for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is with. At the plate, Michael Anders. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long right, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Bennett is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
First baseman number
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Landon Bennett. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Plays off again, and it's 2-0. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Lawrence ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play. So striding in, Alexi Ferreira. He singled his last time up.
Ferreira.
This is on the ground over to first. Bennett gloves it, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Altoona Curve led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. The game's coming to the plate now, Landon Bennett, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. Ferreira is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out, so a great job there of working out of it. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeff Bigay. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed.
A double play ball to second. 4, 6, but not 3 apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base. Coming to the plate now, Darren Garvey comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up now, Landon Bennett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Digging in, Landon Bennett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Landon Bennett. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw. But that run...
A lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Anders has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Fightin' Phils took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Chris Jimenez wins his third of the season. Minor League Baseball. Garrett Andrews will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, it's awfully tough in today's game when your strikeout to walk ratio is less than even. Too many balls are put in play. But that with the base on balls, that just shows me one thing. He doesn't have that one solid out pitch that he can get somebody out with.
On to first, and they get them both. Into the box now, Landon Bennett, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Still 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Leo Ramirez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bennett has a play. 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Landon Bennett. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner is in from second. The relay. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Now batting, Max Moroff. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And here's the 3-2 from him. High in the air out towards shallow right. Lawrence moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. A tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Landon Bennett, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And a relay to the plate. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Darren Garvey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to first. Bennett scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Landon Bennett. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Bennett.
The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in once again, Landon Bennett. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Curve took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Corey Stroud with his 4th win this season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Altoona Curve and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Gilberto Zepeda is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA. Sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Landon Bennett. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to. Digging in to try it again, Landon Bennett. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon. And this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back to avoid the double play. Here's Will Middlebrooks now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Will Middlebrooks.
2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. Oh, look at the sliding stop to first. What an outstanding play to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Ready once again, Billy Dill. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about. Leading off the inning, Landon Bennett, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Ferreira is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Darren Garvey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. There's 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game. As a 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Curve jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game. Welcome to
Into the box, Landon Bennett. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2, here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 4-0. Into the box now, Landon Bennett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Landon Bennett.
First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Bennett, a native Floridian. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Landon Bennett. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Bennett.
First pitch on its way. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And that'll add an insurance run there from second to make this a 6-4 game now.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. That he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, trying to pick things up where we left off, Randy Guillen, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The 1-2. That's the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Striding in once again, Landon Bennett. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
To 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important.
Settling in now, Delman Barth. He singled his last time up.
Barth.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman, always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd, seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Altoona took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Nick Turley claims the win out of the pen, his first. Dave Klein permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Ed Malloy records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Time for minor league baseball here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Mac Burdick. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. The 2-1 home. Ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. Stepping in, Landon Bennett. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Burdick over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Stepping up to the plate, Landon Bennett. He flew out in his last at-bat. High in the air out toward shallow right. Burdick is going to get there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Brannon. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready for another chance, Landon Bennett. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Line toward center field. And there to take it in is Guillen for route number one. Striding in, Landon Bennett. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. So striding in, Kevin Valentin. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though we're back into this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And there's your first out of the inning. Ready now, Landon Bennett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Flying Squirrels. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Landon Bennett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 2-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And the tying run comes around to score from second. The relay throw. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout.
Stepping up now, J.R. Vick. He reached on a single in his first try.
Vick.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Bennett takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Landon Bennett. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Scott Coburn. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. 1-1, here it comes. Is on the ground to first, could be. And that's the first out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Landon Bennett, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed. By that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time. Now at the plate, Daniel Turner. He singled his last time up. Here comes the 0-1. Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier.
Striding in once again, Mac Burdick. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Runner. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in once again, Landon Bennett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be fair.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.